Hello, this is Erica with Launching Legacies. Welcome to our daily devotional. Today we are starting a new or doing at least one individual personal devotional for some friends of mine who are in transition. Clearly you don't know my friends unless you are one of my friends. You may not know my friends, but I happen to have 3 or 4 at least friends who are in the midst of a major transition or preparing for a major transition. And so I was praying for them last night, but I thought that I should give them an inspirational and encouraging devotional this morning. And so if this applies to you, receive the blessing. And if it doesn't, then bless them and pray for my friends for me, because they are in the midst of transition, and transition is very difficult. So even when we think we're ready, we're not always feeling ready. So here we go. I want to read from you a passage in Proverbs, and that passage is Proverbs 31 verse 25, and it says, "Strength and dignity are her clothing, and her position is strong and secure. She smiles at the future, knowing that she and her family are prepared. She opens her mouth in skillful and godly wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue, giving counsel and instruction." All right. You may be aware or familiar with the Proverbs 31 woman, right? It's the woman, the wise woman, and it's a good description of who she is and her character. But that particular passage in verse 25 and 26 are encouraging because they're describing that when a woman, and these are women that I know who are making transition, when you're a wise woman and you love the Lord and you have done your best to serve him, then you can smile at the future. And you can wear the strength and dignity that are your clothing because you're prepared for whatever is about to come next. So there's no worry to be discouraged. There's no worry to be afraid. There's no worry to be intimidated by circumstances or situations. Even your emotions shouldn't have the freedom to make you leave or abandon this place that the passage talks about. Keep your strength and wear your dignity. And even if it seems fearful or intimidating, smile at the future because you and your family are prepared. And so I just want to speak that word of encouragement to my dear friends who are transitioning. You know who you are, and you know what's happening in your life. And it's important for you to remember that you are strong enough for this. You wear that strength with dignity, and you can indeed smile at the future. So I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of you that if you are in these same positions and you're transitioning, that you will wear your strength and dignity also, and that you would learn to smile at the future. But particularly my friends, as you're watching this, be encouraged if you're going through a stage of healing and moving into a new place, if you're leaving a place and going into a new place, if that place seems like you don't know where you're going and you're going into an unknown land, still wear your strength and dignity and smile at the future. You are prepared for what's about to happen next. It may not seem like it, but when you get there, you'll know, and it'll be confirmed that you were right where you were supposed to be. So please pray for my friends. That's my request today. Instead of praying for Launching Legacies, if you're praying, pray for my friends as they're in the midst of transition. And then why don't we extend a blanket to all people who are in the midst of transition, who may seem intimidated or afraid by the circumstances. They don't know how to be the new them that they're about to be. This new man that they're putting on, they're not sure how to become this new person. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for those who are moving physically, moving to a new location. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for favor and insight and clarity and direction. Let's pray for peace. And let's pray that they wear the strength and dignity upon them and they get to smile at the future because they are indeed prepared. I hope that you enjoyed this brief devotional. And if you know someone in transition, why don't you pass it along to encourage them? We will be back again tomorrow with another devotional. Until then, be blessed.